Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda. We'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home.
It's 8:30 in Nigeria, 9:30 in Cairo, and I think it's 11:30 in the Gulf, but you better know what time it is. It's time for Viewers Pulse. Give me a call live right now on Huda TV, 00202-3855-248 or 249. That's 00202-3855-248 or 249. You guys, I feel like I'm selling used cars when I say it that fast. You guys know all our information, starting with our Facebook, or why not Skype? If you check out, we're now using Skype, that information should appear on the bottom of your screen. Also Facebook, of course, www.facebook.com/huda.tv. And you guys don't forget to shoot me an email at pulse@huda.tv. I'm smiling because we have a very special guest. This gentleman is a very special guest. He's the host of our all-new and reformatted hit show, The Straight Path. I'm very pleased to have, and honored to have Brother Osama Shami. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Osama. Thank you for making me, jazakum, brother. Thank you for keeping me, being a man of my word, because last week I promised the viewers you're going to come and give us a little bit of insight about the show you have coming up this Ramadan, so I appreciate you taking the time to be here.
It's my honor, wallahi.
Brother Osama, you know, on Viewers Pulse here, we try to give the viewers a little bit of personal information to start the show, to give them a little bit about who is Osama Shami, or whoever the guest is this week, because you in particular have made a big splash on the Huda TV screen. So I wanted you to give a little information to the viewers about who you are. But before we do that, I want to ask you my first question is it true that you actually converted to Islam while you were in the U.S. prison system? I'm just teasing you, brother. It's just a joke. But honestly, please tell a little bit about who you are to the viewers, and give them a little bit of background, because really you've done a great job, and you're new to the channel, new to the screen, so the viewers want to know who you are. So go ahead.
Jazakallah khairan. Well, first of all, to be honest, I don't like talking about myself a lot, but I feel that sometimes it brings benefit. So whenever it does, I like to mention whatever you'd like, inshallah. Well, I'm 26 years old.
Okay.
I'm married, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
My wife is expecting.
Alhamdulillah.
So, inshallah, hoping to have a child this month, inshallah.
MashaAllah.
I think it's going to be a new experience, something.
Well, that's very nice to hear, brother. Certainly, we all make dua for you, and hope that you have a healthy baby, inshallah. Now, boy or girl? Or do you want to say on the show? You want to keep MashaAllah? Very good.
Hopefully, Adam.
Adam, inshallah. Yeah. Thank you so much, brother. Brother, where were you born and raised?
I'm originally from Egypt. My parents are from Egypt.
Okay.
I was born in Saudi Arabia, and I was raised in the United States. So I kind of have a weird combination.
No, that's great.
Alhamdulillah, I mean, I've benefited from all three
countries.
aspects. Alhamdulillah.
Excellent. Well, that's great, brother. Like I said, brother, you made a big hit on The Straight Path. You took a show that was virtually. We have a phone call, brother. Let me keep this. We have Sister Fawzia from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, sister. Assalamu alaikum, sister. How are you?
Wa alaikum assalam. I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Oh, thank you so much for calling, sister. How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Thank you for calling in, sister. Go ahead and
ask a question.
Go ahead, please.
My pleasure. I want to ask a question about sharing in the reward, the program that you did some weeks back. What's the online procedure of making the contribution?
Oh, I believe you're talking about the program we did, share the reward. Okay, yes, sister. I can give me just a couple minutes, and I will answer you, inshallah, on this program, sister. Thank you for calling all the way from.
The online procedure. I hope you got the question.
I got your question. Thank you so much, sister. I certainly appreciate it, brother. She was talking about our telethon share the reward that I had the pleasure to be a part of. We'll talk about that a little bit. But like I say, brother Osama, you turned in The Straight Path, which was virtually, and with all due respect, it was kind of like a dead talk show, into quite possibly the most popular show on this channel. Maybe only second to Ask Huda. To be honest, it's one of the most popular shows we have now. Whose vision was that? How did you do that? How did you do that? How did you manage that?
Alhamdulillah, I mean, of course, everything goes back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that makes everything possible. And after that, it goes to hard work. The hard work is not only my hard work, it's the hard work of a lot of brothers and sisters working behind the scenes. I have a sister, mashallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward her, who's transcribing every single episode.
Mashallah.
So that inshallah, after we're done with a few seasons of The Straight Path, we can transform it into a book.
MashaAllah.
That people can
That's
read.
Wonderful,
inshallah.
brother. Yeah, it's great.
Of course, without mentioning all the technical brothers and sisters, all the brothers and sisters, the producers who are helping me make things possible. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Ameen. It was just a vision to have kind of a youth talk show that is kind of a religious talk show to remind us to always get back on the straight path. No matter how much we go far away from the straight path, to always come back to the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And alhamdulillah Rabbil Ameen, success is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for sincerity in our action. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Ameen, we received a lot of positive feedback about the program, and people have benefited a lot from it, alhamdulillah. Either they've called us in the show, they've sent us emails, they've sent us, most popularly, people send us stuff on Facebook, alhamdulillah Rabbil Ameen, either on the Straight Path Facebook or on my personal page.
Okay, excellent. Brother Osama, before you hit the Huda TV screen on the Straight Path, you actually were introduced to the viewers through a program called Together to Paradise, which was a recorded program, I believe 15 episodes, and I believe that was a great success as well. Tell us a little bit about that program, Together to Paradise.
Okay. Well, basically, the program Together to Paradise started before it even appeared on Huda TV.
Okay, tell us about it.
It started with 4 episodes that were aired online, exclusively online, because I had no way to broadcast the program.
So you had produced this program by yourself and published it on YouTube, basically.
With the help of a few brothers.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, I mean, I was able to record these 4 episodes.
Okay.
We didn't have a budget to record more, but alhamdulillah, I mean, these 4 episodes together, they've received about 100,000 hits online.
Okay.
And from this, alhamdulillah, I mean, people have benefited a lot. We have brothers and sisters who've said they've converted to Islam after they've watched this program. Alhamdulillah, I mean, maybe they weren't people who were absolutely haters of Islam, but they were people who were interested in Islam, but they didn't know what Islam really was.
Right.
So when I was introducing the topics in this program of what Islam was, alhamdulillah, I mean, they became affected, and they were, alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided them. And there were people who were Muslims, who have lived as Muslims all their lives, but subhanAllah, maybe they were lost. They went off the straight path for a while. So the goal of the program was very simple: Together to Paradise.
Yeah.
Let me help you, and you help me, and this sister helps this other sister, and this brother helps his wife, and this sister helps her children, and this young brother helps his parents, so that we can all go together to paradise. And it was based on an ayah in the Quran, in Surah Al-Zumar. The word Zumar means groups. Okay? Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, وَسِيقَ الَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا رَبَّهُمْ إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ زُمْرًا. Those who were conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those who had taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, were not sent to paradise alone, but were sent to paradise in groups. So this is where I got the idea for the program. It had 2 names actually. The Arabic name was إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ زُمْرًا, and the English name was Together to Paradise.
Brother, the nasheed was very touching as well. Who produced the nasheed? It was very nice.
His brother, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him, his name is Alman Nusrat.
Okay.
And
back in the United States?
He's from the United States. I believe he's originally from Pakistan.
Okay, mashallah.
And mashallah, he said, I'll do the nasheed for the program. Alhamdulillah, I mean, it was a success. See, that's the thing about making a television program, is that you can't just, it's not like giving a lecture in the masjid, even though the same essence is there, because obviously the main idea is always the content.
Right.
But it's really a package.
Okay.
So as people, alhamdulillah, I mean, who have taught me, they've said that da'wah on television is really a mix between information and entertainment.
Okay.
Okay? And you have to make that mix.
Right.
If you don't, then you're going to lose the viewers. For example, if you have all types of entertainment and this and it's so fast paced, then you're not going to be able to get the message across that you want to get across. Okay. And people at the end of the show, all they're going to say is, nice show, beautiful show, mashallah, this and that, but they're not going to get anything from it.
Right.
And then on the other end, if it's only information and you're sitting there and you're giving information, then people are just going to turn the channel.
Right. But it seems like you have that balance on the straight path.
Alhamdulillah.
You struck that balance.
So. Yeah, I mean, it didn't come from the first day. But here's the thing. Every single week, I like to develop the show. And people who are watching the program, they see that. They see that there's development on the technical side, there's development on the content side, by including, always trying to get
relevant guests,
interesting topics. But at the same time, see, when it comes to topics, I know that I can talk about certain topics that will get people so fired up.
For example?
For example, the episode about hope.
Right.
Okay, having hope and never losing hope. For the episode that we did about husn al-dhanni billah.
Okay.
Thinking good of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, always expecting the best from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because these things, like the scholars say, they penetrate the heart.
Right.
Okay, if you present them in the right way, they penetrate the heart. These are important, but these are only one aspect.
Of course.
The other aspect, which is very important, is to give people relevant information that they need in their lives.
Right. Okay.
Maybe the interaction, through the phone calls won't be as much.
Okay.
Or Facebook won't be as much, but people are sitting there and they're listening.
Excellent
And
point.
subhanAllah, the beauty about television is if you're sincere in your da'wah, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make me and you amongst those people, inshallah, you don't really get to know your reward in this life. Because me and you are sitting in a studio right now, and we don't see all the people who are watching. And we have no idea.
Of course.
They could be in the hundreds, they could be in the thousands, they could be in the millions.
You don't know, right.
We have no idea.
We'll see, inshallah.
But on the Day of Judgment, inshallah, if you're sincere about your da'wah, people who are in the field of da'wah, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, they have a great reward. But of course, with one condition, two conditions. The first of all is to be sincere in your da'wah, and the second thing is to be on the footsteps of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Excellent. Thank you, brother. I want to ask you, what was harder, giving a Friday sermon or doing the live show? But before that, we have a sister Asma on the line from the UAE. Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, thank you for waiting. I kept you on the hold there a little bit. Go right ahead, sister.
It's fine. What I want to give you one advice. Why don't you people start some episode who will give you more knowledge about what's going to happen in this world as per Quran Sharif?
Sure. Why don't we do some shows giving viewers more information about what will happen in this life, sister?
Like it is written that the Dajjal will come.
Oh yeah, sure. Actually, thank you for asking that.
As per the hadith of sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what he has told, just to be a little bit, you can just have more knowledge, and it will be just updating yourself.
Sure, thank you, sister.
To do any of the sins.
That's an excellent question, actually, sister. I'm going to have Brother Osama address that question.
Please,
in the
if
next
you can,
segment.
because it will be helping us.
Okay, thank you, sister, all the way from UAE. Thank you for your call. You guys stay tuned for more Viewers Pulse with Osama Hashami. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to Huda TV. We'll be right back.
Tech Talk. We're going to look how to create a website and which Islamic websites to actually visit. What inspired you to create your own website?
One of the challenges that we face every day, the site or the application should be accessible worldwide. I remember when I was younger, one of my friends asked me to convince his father to get him a desktop, even the laptop. If you compared both of them in terms of cost, laptop roughly costs twice the money if you compare it with the desktop.
Hackers, the word hackers, most of the youth people are very interesting about that word. They say, hey, I'd like to be a hacker, because there is a type of hacker doing great job. We call them white hat hacker.
Fun for everyone.
3, 2, 1.
What will I be when I grow up? What will I be when I grow up? What will I be when I grow up?
The firefighter uses what to control fire? Water or rocks? Now these two teams go head to head on pulling the blue rope. Now if one person goes over this line right here, the other team loses. Very simple rules. This challenge is worth 5 points.
What will I be when I grow up? What will I be when I grow up? What will I be when I grow up as a Muslim man?
Fun is for everyone, so get ready to have some fun. Check out these cool competitions between kids. It's important to have fun, and it's also important to be a good sport.
So tune in to Fun for Everyone. You don't want to miss it.
When I grow up, what will I be when I grow up as a Muslimah?
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Viewers Pulse. You guys are the brother Osama Al-Shami from the Straight Path. Give us a call at 002023855248249 and let us know what your favorite program is from brother Osama Al-Shami, or what ideas you have as far as topics are concerned for his program, The Straight Path, and what guests you'd like to see on his program as well. He's right here live with me in the studio, so give him a call and give him your feedback, inshallah. We had a call from Sister Asma from the UAE. She was asking about brother Osama, about a program that would feature Signs of the Hour, basically. And actually, we do have a program, I'm sure you're aware, inshallah, hosted by Sheikh Asim Luqman Al-Hakim from Ascot Jeddah, appropriately titled Signs of the Hour. So I think that would be good for the viewers to see, inshallah.
Inshallah, it's going to air in Ramadan, right?
Ramadan, inshallah, 30 days, I believe so, inshallah. Sheikh Asim, a fan favorite. But now the fans have seen you on Together to Paradise. They've seen you week by week on The Straight Path. What about this Ramadan? Do you have something? I believe you do. Can you give us a little bit of insight about what is going on? What special treat you have for our viewers this Ramadan?
Inshallah. But before that, I'd just like to comment on the word fans. I'm kind of I'm a person who hates that word. You know, I know it's very popular. No, don't be sorry. It's not. You just I feel like we overuse that word, and we make people think of us like stars. When I really think of every single brother and sister who's watching the program as a brother or a sister in Islam.
Yeah, of course,
and even those who are not Muslim as a brother and a sister in humanity, as long as they're not opposing our deen.
Of course.
So you know, subhanAllah, in Ramadan, I'm hoping to do something new or something different this year.
Okay.
Inshallah, the program is going to be live, and it's going to be at midnight every single weekday during the month of Ramadan.
Midnight Mecca time?
Midnight Mecca time, inshallah.
Sunday through Thursday, we said?
Sunday through Thursday, inshallah.
Okay.
Every weekday. So, I mean, it's difficult, especially that my wife is due during the month of Ramadan. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help us. What I'm hoping to do, inshallah, in this program is the following. Every single night on the program, we'll take a step. See, Malik, we all take steps in our lives. Okay? No matter what we do, we're moving. We can either be moving closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or closer to the shaitan.
Well put.
The choice is ours.
Of course, yeah.
So the goal of the program, One Step Closer, inshallah, is to get us one step closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every night of Ramadan, so that we can charge our iman and increase our iman.
Inshallah, what can we expect possible guests on the show?
So far we're not exactly sure, but we do have kind of, what I'm hoping to do is kind of a mixture, to maybe, there are going to be approximately 22 episodes, divide them up between a few guests, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So right when we know the exact information, you'll be the first to know, inshallah.
Thank you. But now what about The Straight Path? It will still be airing in the month of Ramadan. What did you have planned on that show for the viewers?
Well, it's going to be recorded. It's not going to be live like it is because I'm doing the program at night. Live. But we have a special series of 4 episodes that are going to air once a week called Dawah 360. And Dawah 360, the goal of that program is that, inshallah, every episode, we're going to learn about Muslims in a certain part of the world.
Excellent.
By talking to a guest from that part of the world.
So what countries did you feature?
Well, continents.
Okay,
We've featured North America with I forget the name of the guest at the moment.
Okay.
Dr. Tariq. It was Dr. Tariq.
Yes, of course. Yeah, we had a great episode. Let's talk with him. Yeah, he was a great guest. Dr. Tariq Hussein.
He was the guest, Dr. Tariq Hussein.
Yeah.
We also have an episode with Dr. Steph.
My friend, mashallah, Dr. Steph Curious, the Greek guy.
Europe, mashallah. We have another episode specifically talking about the UK. And then lastly, but definitely not least, we have an episode about Down Under.
Oh yeah, with Sheikh Shadi?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's going to be a fan favorite.
Featuring Muslims in Australia, inshallah, with Sheikh Shadi Sulaiman.
Okay, that's going to be a fan favorite, a viewer's favorite. And Sheikh Shadi Sulaiman, we had a great episode with him on Viewers Pulse as well. Brother, I forgot to mention real quickly, Dear Sister, what was the idea behind Dear Sister? How did you end up hosting the show? What is the target audience? Why was it appropriate to open up a program called Dear Sister?
Well, see, it's really a sunnah of our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, that he used to dedicate a specific time for the sisters to answer their questions, to hear their specific concerns, which may not be like other viewers.
Okay. Brother, we have a phone call from Muhammad from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Muhammad. Oh, we dropped the line. Brother Muhammad, please give us a call back. I apologize. If anybody's watching in Nigeria, please give us a call and let us know if you're actually watching us on TV, because we've heard a lot of talk that the actual signal was down, Brother Osama. We've heard that, unfortunately. We believe the signal is possibly down in Nigeria. Brother, this is a lot of work. You're a family man. You have other obligations. What is your main motivation? Because it appears when I watch your program as a viewer, I trust that if I watch one of your programs, I'm going to get some quality out of this, production-wise and content-wise. So this is a lot of work. What is your motivation to do this, to keep doing this, program after program, Together to Paradise, Dear Sister, One Step Closer, Straight Path?
If I'm sincere about what I'm saying, my intention and my motivation is that I would like as many people who are living during this time to go to Jannah.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, of course. So that's a wonderful motivating factor. Brother, I believe, inshallah, you have a bright future. You're very young. You said you're 26 years old. So, inshallah, you have a bright future ahead of you. What can we expect in the near future from Brother Osama al-Shami?
Just real quick, this idea that, subhanAllah, my motivation.
Go ahead.
My motivation really, subhanAllah, is a statement that I say, if I'm not involved in da'wah, then I'm nothing but a dead man breathing.
What do you mean by that? It's very... Otherwise, we're useless.
I'm just a dead man who's breathing,
right.
A dead man who's walking.
Right.
Okay, I'm still alive. I'm doing the daily things, but I'm not involved in da'wah. And da'wah doesn't only mean being on television. That's only one aspect of the da'wah.
Right,
da'wah is being talking to a person one-on-one.
Right.
Just like there is public da'wah, there is private da'wah, where you talk to one person, where you talk to multiple people. So inshallah.
We'll get back to this real quick. Brother Muhammad from Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Thank you for calling back. You dropped again, brother. I'm so sorry. Give us the call back. I really apologize. Give us a call back, please.
Before the end of the show, Brother Muhammad will be with us.
Brother, what do you prefer, the public or the private da'wah?
Both are needed.
Both are necessary.
It's not about what you like or what you prefer.
Okay.
Both are needed.
Right.
And I believe that a true test of your sincerity is not only focusing on public da'wah, but also focusing on the private da'wah.
Right.
See, here's the thing. No matter how many channels we're on, or no matter how many hours on television we're on, or no matter how many programs we have, there are still going to be people out there that I'm not going to be able to reach, and that you're not going to be able to reach.
Right.
But the brother and sister who's watching us right now, they're going to be able to reach them.
Right.
So that's where the role of private da'wah is. Maybe me and you right now, on this set, we're involved in public da'wah.
Okay.
But the brother or sister who's watching, they can go to their friend who's never going to watch an Islamic channel, who's never watched it in the past, who inshallah will watch it in the future, and they can give them da'wah. And also there are people in my personal life who I know, who I'm close to, who I need to give da'wah inshallah.
Too, right.
Yeah.
Is TV a test for a person's sincerity?
Of course.
Why?
A huge test.
It's a huge test.
Because there are cameras, there are people praising you for things you have done and things that you haven't done.
Right, right.
Obviously cameras, lights, all this stuff, but at the same time, if there's one dua that I ask from brothers and sisters to make for me, is to ask that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants me sincerity, because without it, anything that we do is absolutely going to go to absolute waste. Not only that, not only is it not going to count, it's going to be converted into bad deeds.
Yeah, of course.
SubhanAllah.
That's an excellent point, brother. I've heard a lot of Sayyuk on the program to tell me as well, this is a serious test. It takes a serious person to be mature about this and not let this go to your head and to develop a huge develop a huge ego. There's no doubt about that.
There's a sister who once there's a sister who once sent me a message, and she said, SubhanAllah, like, I make dua for you in my sujood.
MashaAllah.
And this is a sister that I don't know. I mean, she sent me a message on Facebook. I don't know who she is.
Right.
But SubhanAllah, she sent me this message and she said, I make dua for you in my sujood. And this is the biggest reward that you can get in this life from people. Not that they, praise you and they thank you and this, but that they make dua for you without you even knowing that they're making dua.
Yeah, of course. Brother, this live show, inshallah, I'll be hosting Viewers Pulse before Iftar.
Ramadan Pulse.
Inshallah, Ramadan Pulse. So I'll go home to my family and have Iftar there. But you are making a big sacrifice to do this after Iftar. Do you think you're going to be able to do it?
Bidnillah ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help us. And like you said, as long as we're motivated, that we're doing it for the right reason, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us amongst those who do it for the right reason, we have to sacrifice. Our sacrifice right now is coming here and sitting in an air-conditioned studio and sitting on comfortable chairs and on a comfortable set. That's not really a big sacrifice.
Yeah, of course,
the Sahaba had sacrificed much more. The Prophet ﷺ had sacrificed much more. let us do our very, very small part.
In 10 seconds, brother, can you give the viewers a bit of an idea or insight to any recorded programs that you may be recording or any concepts you have for programs in the future?
Bi-idhnillah ta'ala, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives me life in future years, I want to do, I'm taking it steps. This program is called One Step Closer, but I'm taking it steps. The next step that I'm hoping to do, inshallah, is a program about the hereafter.
Okay,
to
great.
take brothers and sisters through a journey of the hereafter. And then hopefully after that, I'm hoping to do a program that specifically talks about the Sahaba.
Okay.
And then hopefully after that, this is my biggest goal, is to do a program about the life of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
MashaAllah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Thank you, brother. Actually, we have a phone call from Fatima from the UK. Assalamu alaikum, sister. Assalamu alaikum, sister Fatima from the UK. How are you? I believe, Fatima, can you hear me, sister? I believe she can't hear me, unfortunately. That's the end of the program, Brother Osama. I want to have you on Viewers Pulse again, perhaps after the month of Ramadan, and we can recap what you accomplished that month. Thank you for your time. I certainly appreciate it. Well, Jazakum, thank you, brother, so much. You guys at home, thank you for watching Viewers Pulse. I look forward to seeing you the day after tomorrow, inshallah. Same time, same channel. So until then, we leave you in the care of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam.
We'll talk about Huda, we'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda, we'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your